Hello, dear Virgos, and welcome to your July 2023 readings with me. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. Let's get started. What's in store for Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising? So it starts with the masculine energy. Money matters on your mind, my dear Virgos. It's a masculine energy you are going to be dealing with. This is going to be a person who is flourishing financially in their lives that you're going to be dealing with. It can be you yourself. And I also see that in the first week you're going to be maybe visiting a banker or meeting your rich friend also who is financially well off. Well, this richness is financial, okay, not on the emotional richness, okay, because people can be emotionally poor yet financially rich. So the richness I'm speaking about here is only for the wealth, the money matters, okay. So you can be meeting with such a friend or this kind of a person also that you can be meeting with. However, this person has this masculine energy will have the qualities of being frank, being loyal, and offering you a good advice also. So if you are dealing with some problems in life at this point of time, my dear Virgos, these problems, it can be financial problems, or it can be some kind of direction of life problem, then this person is going to be very well suited to guide you. This masculine energy, it can be your own father, it can be your elder brother, it can be your own boss, it can be a colleague who is a bit elder to you. And for Virgo ladies, it can be a potentially new partner who is coming on the block. This person can be quite money minded also. Attention on that part, my dear Virgo ladies, unless you like a person, or you might like a person who is money minded. Nothing wrong there, but then you have to consider if emotionally are they equally emotional also or not, because otherwise you are just going to get a person who is just providing you with money, but emotionally you are going to be poor. So take care of that, my dear Virgo ladies, in the first week if you're single and ready to mingle. However, this person is not a young person. This person is going to be somebody who is a bit more mature in age and mature in their thinking also, is what I see. Okay, and some of you might be just getting lucky regarding money matters in the first week, is what I see for you, my dear Virgos. Okay, and for Virgo students, it can be your new teacher and a new professor who is a very good soul and who is a expert in his own field. All right, so this is what I see, my dear Virgos. And then we go to the second week. In the second week, my dear Virgos, you're going to be connecting with people from foreign lands. There is a lot of networking happening. You want to travel to another country, is what is seen also. There is a long distance voyage for some of you, long distance travel for some of you is what is seen in the second week. Some of you are planning a long distance travel also, is what I see. And I also see that some of you who are interested in beginning a new project, starting a new project at this point, if you are going to sow the seeds, then after 9 months you're going to reap the rewards of this, is what I see also. Some of you might also undertake some kind of skills, learning new language, learning something new at this point of time is also seen for Virgos. Most probably you might enroll yourself into a class to learn something, is what I see for you, my dear Virgos. And I also see that wisdom will be required to tackle certain situations in the second week. Here, no criticism, no sarcasm, but just wisdom should be on the rendezvous, should be on the cards while dealing with a particular situation that arises in the second week, my dear Virgos, for you all. Okay, but all in all, it's a very positive week, and foreign connection, whatever is coming from foreign countries, is going to be very beneficial. Some of you might try for a job abroad, or some of you might almost get in touch with people of different cultures, and through that there are opportunities that are going to be generated for you. So the foreign lands will give you something profitable. That is what is seen, my dear Virgos. And also for Virgo students, connecting with students from different countries is going to give you, broaden your horizons. So I would say to you, broaden your horizons, my dear Virgo students. And then we are going to the third week. And the third week here, I see that you are shining. It is bright, bright, bright. Most probably it's going to be very hot where you are, because the sun is shining really, really bright. But I also see that you are shining in the warmth of love. Okay, this is what I see. For some of you, you have done a job very well, some career responsibilities that you've handled so well that you're getting a pat on your back from your higher ups, and most probably a promotion too. So you're shining, you're under the spotlight in the third week, is what I see. People are looking at you, people are looking for you, you are emitting, you are emitting those kind of bright vibes, and people are like looking at you like, wow, you're a bright, bright soul. This kind of aura you are going to have in the third week, is what I see. However, ego can rise very high, because your achievements should not make you lose track of the ground. Okay, just remember that. So there you need to be careful. Otherwise, if you're humble, it's always good, right? Because all these things, all these achievements are not eternal, right? What is eternal is what you are learning on the very deeper levels, and that for that you have to go through a lot of failures, right? So don't be very proud of your achievements. Like, okay, yeah, be happy. Yeah, be happy that yes, I worked for it, I got it. Okay, but don't get into the ego. Don't get into that ego thing, because what can happen is that while you are emitting light and things like that, and if you get into the ego, then you are going to really shut that light, because any negative emotion or any negative thing that happens with a positive thing, that negativity eclipses the positivity. Remember that. So in the third week, just be very careful of how you react to praise, how you react to all the compliments that you are getting. Okay, and remember one thing in life, my parents always told me that, when people praise you, don't start flying high in the air. They used to always say. They never used to praise us. Never. They used to say, okay, well done, nothing more than that. Or even if we would look nice, get ready and all, then they would say, yeah, this dress suits you, like they would never like overpraise us or things like that. And then my parents used to tell us is like, always remember that, people who praise you tomorrow might criticize you also. So remember that and stay in the, like your feet have to be grounded on the earth. Okay, while you're looking at the bright stars and the sky and everything, you have to be firmly rooted on this earth. And because praise and criticism, these are like waves, okay, that come. We can see people who have been praised, who have been gallant today, but tomorrow they will be, I don't know, treated bad or will be accused of things. And this is life. So all these things go on. So in the third week, just keep that in mind. Everything is a passing phase, the good and the bad. Money wise, you are going to be doing quite well. Money is coming in, my dear Virgos, in the third week also. I see that right from the first week. I see that energy, so no problem regarding money matters. And I also see that those of you who suffer from problems of blood pressure or can't take too much of heat, just protect yourself. Otherwise, you might fall sick in the third week. Okay, drink a lot of water if you are in the summer season in your country. Okay, this is what I see in the third week for you, my dear Virgos. And then the last week, and the last week, Virgos are quiet, they are pondering, they are relaxed, they don't want to do much, they are not in competition with anyone, they are just, I'm relaxing, this kind of thing. I'm on a holiday inside of me. You don't need to go out. You can just take a holiday inside of you also. Like, okay, fine. Sometimes I do that. I love to do that, in fact. Like, you just have to be like, yeah, I just don't feel like doing anything. And I'm like, inside of you, I'm taking a break from everything. And I'm on a holiday and I don't want to be disturbed by whatever is going on around me. Whatever, people are running, let them run. I'm not running. I'm just going to sit and watch them run. This kind of attitude is going to happen in the last week. Some of you might take a holiday near the seaside and you're just going to relax looking at the sea waves coming and going. Some of you are going to travel. It's work and leisure mixed. This is what I say, the work vacation, I would say, is seen for some of the Virgos. And there is no competitive energy at this point of time. And that's really nice. Well, I mean, the competition has to be with yourself, with no one else, but inside, that gives satisfaction when you do better than yourself. Yeah, of what you were yesterday and what am I today and what I will be tomorrow, right? So this is what it is in the last week for you, my dear Virgos. Money matters, as I said, I don't see any problems here. And you are really taking a break from certain things. Some of you are attending some kind of, spiritual retreats, like, going, learning yoga, learning Tai Chi, or, taking a break, attending some seminars wherein you learn more things, that you didn't know about. You were curious about certain subjects that you always wanted to learn. So in the last week, that energy is also playing out, my dear Virgos. And for Virgo students also, I would like to tell you, just be careful around the water element, okay? And drink a lot of water in the last week, and protect yourself especially from waterborne diseases, my dear Virgos, in the last week. Well, for some of you there can be a connection with a foreign land, or it can be a country which is surrounded by water, because I see you surrounded by water body also at this point of time. So this is what I see, my dear Virgos. So I would like to tell you, be an island in the sea in the last week, and take your break inside of you. You've come a long way, right? So thank you, my dear Virgos, for listening. Please do like, share and comment. And I shall see you next month. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye-bye. God bless. Bye.